Proud of our guys' effort tonight. That's a Valley win. It's not always the prettiest, but our guys really, possession by possession, 40 minutes. I thought they played really hard. Atmosphere was outstanding. Second half to only give up 20 points to that team. It's a great defensive effort, and guys made plays the last 8 minutes of the game to get the win. So happy for them.
Winning a game like this tonight, does that kind of give you the message the guys have kind of embraced the grind of what this league is about to pull out a game like that?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we got enough guys from last year's team, that understand, and we won a lot of games in this league last year, and they understand what it takes to win in this league. And they had a great mindset. Like I said, we didn't play perfect basketball. I thought Troy and Trent, for not scoring really, did unbelievable things defensively, rebounding. They had a strong will to win tonight. Clarence played great. Xavier, the guys that were here last year, really stepped up in this first Valley home game. So it's going to be like that every night, and that's what makes this league so special.
You kind of led me into the next question about Troy. He didn't score a lot, but he had 11 rebounds, and you guys were +9 on the glass. How critical was that?
Yeah, it was huge, especially in the second half. I thought Troy was really determined. We were switching a ton because of their shooting, and for him to come down and rebound down, grab it with two hands, we wouldn't have won without him.
X said something about getting under them defensively, which is we felt was part of the reason why you held them to 7 of 29 in the second half. How critical was that, and how does that help neutralize a team like they have?
Yeah, I mean, we had to be able to guard the dribble tonight because they got guys who can shoot threes, and they're big guys shoot threes, so they play 5 out. There's not a lot of guys in the paint, so then they open it up for drives, and it was probably our best defensive game in terms of moving our feet and using our chest and being able to, make it difficult for them. I thought we did a good job on Okani and Christian Jones, and those guys are really good players.
I mean, you and them are kind of mirror images defensively, though. The way you try to take away the three-point line and make other teams take tough twos. Was it just kind of the game plan? Not just the game plan, but just the way you stressed it that let your kids be able to do that?
Yeah, I mean, Luke's a great coach, and we're, I think in terms of defending, we try to have some of the same principles. They're a little bit different team, and they do some different stuff, but for us, I think we've been getting better here the last couple of weeks defensively. That's been a big thing for us as a team, and obviously going through the Valley play now, you got to be able to win some games with your defense because your offense is not always going to be there. And again, to hold them to 20 points that second half, that speaks volumes of our guys.
For X to score the last 14 points of the game, where he kind of had some struggle scoring in the middle of it, what does that say about him, his competitive spirit as a player?
Yeah, I mean, it is who he is. He trusts his work. He had some shots that didn't go in, probably the middle 20 minutes of that game that, he could make, and, he never wavered. He's a competitive kid as there is, and, he's in here. He'll be in here tomorrow morning getting shots up. So, I'm happy for him. And, in terms of our guys, we have a ton of trust in them.
How good was it to get AJ back tonight?
Yeah, it was great. AJ's a different type of player, in terms of his speed and athleticism, and able to get downhill, did a good job on the glass, and able to use some length and versatility defending too. So, first time we've been healthy since the summer in terms of everyone available, so it's been good.
And Tuesday night, a quick turnaround in Belmont and their different style of play. How critical is it going to be for the guys to be able to retain what you're trying to tell them in terms of how to try to neutralize what they do?
Yeah, I haven't watched Belmont. I know they're going to be they're one of the best offensive teams every single year. So the pace they play at is crazy. So we'll break it down. Guys will be on top of it. Guys have been doing a great job the last week and a half of being on top of the scouts, and they'll be ready to go. It'll be a huge challenge for us. We know how good they are, so we got to get back up and ready to defend the Banterra Center again.
Okay, Xavier, just how do you think you were able to score the last 14 points of the game? What do you think worked for you that maybe they were able to cut off in the middle of the game?
I think just my teammates and coaches believing in me. I didn't shoot the ball that well or didn't knock down a lot of shots, but the guys continue to believe in me, continue to tell me to be aggressive. So that just gave me the confidence to go out there and just keep playing and keep trying to play my game and knock down shots that I know I can make.
You have talked about this year quite frequently, the belief that your teammates and coaches have in you. How much has that meant to you this year, and how much has that helped you be able to play the way you have?
It means a lot to be in this position, and I can't do anything but thank God to be in this position, because without him I wouldn't be here. And then, he placed me with a great group of coaches, great group of teammates, and they believe in me so much, and I have the same confidence in them. But it just makes the game a lot easier. You know, it makes it easier to trust myself, even through missed shots. You know, they still trust me to go down the stretch and try to make plays. You know, that means a lot for sure.
You know, they're pretty long defensively. It seemed like it affected a few things, but you guys are able to do just enough to come out with a win. How important was it to be able to find some spaces, to be able to get some open looks and be able to come through down the stretch?
It definitely means a lot. But, you know, we were just talking, telling each other we were going to win the game and we are going to find a way. You know, we just have to adjust throughout the game, and we were able to do that with their length. Just trying to come to 2 feet stops and just make the right play. And, you know, we just adjusted, and we just had a will to win. You know, we just found a way.
What were you guys able to do defensively to hold them to 50 points?
I think just getting under guys, making them uncomfortable, and just getting our chest on them and being physical. I think that's one thing we talked about, and I think when we relaxed, that's when they got all of their threes and knocked down some of their shots. But I think once we got under them, it made it pretty difficult for them to score.
How much did the crowd mean to you guys coming down the stretch tonight when you see 7,000 people waiting to make noise the way they did?
Man, it means a lot. You know, this place is special for sure. Coach Brian's always preaching us that, and to see all the fans cheering and giving us that energy, you know, we feed off that. You know, we appreciate it a lot, and we're very grateful that they came out tonight and showed their support.
Now you got a short turnaround. Belmont's in here Tuesday night. What's your first impression? Have you had a chance to kind of see anything they've done? What's your first impressions on it?
Not yet. I mean, we're just taking it a day at a time. But, you know, we're just going to take this tonight, and we're going to come back tomorrow, get in the film, and we're going to learn and get ready for Belmont for the quick turnaround.